Hey guys, welcome to my video, and today we'll be looking at another Hawk setup. This is kind of interesting because Hawk's built-in weapon goes up to 500 meters, and the Dragoon and the Marquess goes up to 600 meters. So with this setup, you don't really have to get close unless your beacon is being threatened. And with the ability of Hawks at even 500 meters, it's like it does so much damage that there's not much incentive to get close to brawl. And as I said before, just only when you kind of need to hold down a beacon. So I guess considering how far Hawk's ability reach, I kind of thought maybe the Dragoon and this is not Hussar, the Marquess, the range of these two weapons I thought could go well with it. So the survivability on the Hawk actually is better. Okay, hopefully one of my teammates is going to defend that beacon, and I'm gonna use this cover. And since our teammate and enemies are competing for this beacon, we don't have the beacon, so I'm gonna wait for my chance and hopefully try to kill people that are around the beacon. Now the damage on its ability goes through damage resistance. That's why I was able to go through that leech quite fast. I also have the death mark on here, just so when Titans appear, I'll use it on them. As far as gameplay with the Hawk being part of the new meta, I would say one thing I'm kind of concerned about is let's say if there were multiple Hawks out there on the battlefield, it can make Titans pretty useless. I mean, like not useless, I wouldn't say useless, but it's kind of like a huge indirect nerf to Titans, because even when this thing is on the ground, I would say, let's say you have the igniter and blaze, it goes through Arthur pretty fast. Like, it won't be able to kill it in one go, but it does damage it enough to prevent some sort of an Arthur gameplay. Now obviously Arthur has a shield, and of course the Nightingale can suppress the Hawk, but if you have the anti-control on the Hawk, and let's say you also have the cloaking unit and you're running like igniter blaze on the Hawk, then it could really the counter playing Arthur isn't that difficult, I guess. And you only get to play one Arthur, and if enemies have multiple Hawk, I guess that could be troublesome. And of course, as we go further into the meta, more players are going to have the Hawk. I think later, when people start having like 2-3 Hawks in their hangar, Titan counterplay will be much easier, I would say. Now I can see this being double-edged sword, because Titans are more difficult to acquire, and I guess they would be a bit less dominant. You definitely will see more Arthurs in like clan battles, I guess, less Ao Mings. And as Arthurs rise, a lot of Arthur counter bots like the Hawk and counter weapons will be around. Plus, the flame weapons are getting a little bit of buff in the test server. Now you could still suppress the Hawk with the Nightingale, even though it could have like the anti-control. The cooldown isn't, if you stack 2, cooldown is much less, but I doubt people are going to stack 2. I guess the anti-control will come back, and I guess now the Nodens and the Arthur will be the Titan to kind of build or upgrade, dominating Titans. But Titans overall will be significantly less dominant, I would say. Now the Hawk on other robots are still dominant. I guess that it's the Ravana is still the better brawler, but considering that every game isn't like deathmatch and phase shift, we can't hold down a beacon with phase shift and Ravana's ability. You will also see less Ravanas as well. Also, I guess like tankier bots will come back just in the beginning of the game, because the Hawk can go through the resistance of most tanky robots, because most of them, they just rely on their HP and damage resistance. So in the beginning of the game, I guess you'll see tanky bots, but this is just my insight and this is just my opinion, and you really have to see after probably the major rebalance plus the new bot Jaeger and other weapons as well. We kind of have to see, just wait it out a little until things get settled in. Now the Arthur is here. I don't have my last stand and I have the death mark ready. The ability is about to be ready as well. Good thing the Ravana is taking the attention off that Arthur, and I'm able to just go through this guy. So as you kind of saw, I talked about something other than this build itself or the gameplay, but that's kind of what I had in my mind. So as you saw in the gameplay, the 600 meter Hawk can survive for the whole match, and I think any bot can survive the whole match. You just have to play it well, but especially the Hawk, it was much easier due to its ability, and you can kind of tell how powerful its ability is. Okay, 3.6 million damage just with the Hawk, 15 kills and 3 beacons. So that's pretty powerful. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe for more content. I'll see you on the next video.